That's when she was first born. That's when I was pregnant with her. Her footprints, her full name, and when she was born and how much she weighed. June was just super sweet. She had a little sass about her, but she was just an angel.
She had an air of importance. She expected all of us to kind of just wait on her hand and foot while she was alive, and we certainly did that.
June was so sweet, and she had the sweetest smile and the sweetest laugh.
She was just a bright light and pure sunshine.
June loved movement, and I don't know whether it was something to do with her neurological condition, but we would buy all kinds of sitting devices that moved and things like that.
She loved to swing. We went on like billions of walks together.
Jenny and I joked that June kind of went to law school with me at night. When I would be studying, she would be sitting there with me, because that was how we spent time together. I mean, June couldn't walk or talk or run, but she could certainly sit there and I could bounce her with my foot.
She was just perfect. We didn't know anything was wrong with June. I had a healthy pregnancy, a healthy delivery.
It was when she was born, she didn't pass the newborn hearing screening.
They told us that it was likely just fluid in her ears, but that we needed to get it looked at St. Louis Children's Hospital. There, we found out that June had a type of hearing loss that was associated with how the brain processes sound. And I remember asking her, well, how do we know that there isn't anything else wrong with her brain? And then not long after, when she was about 8 weeks old, she started having infantile spasms, which is a catastrophic type of seizure. And a child's brain can't begin to develop until they get the seizures to stop completely. So from there, we just went into treatment after treatment to try to get the spasms to stop. Nothing worked. When she was about a year old, she started having protein in her urine. So she started having kidney problems, cortical visual impairment, feeding issues. She didn't want to eat, so she was considered failure to thrive. Little by little, just different organs started deteriorating.
Wings gave Jenny and I the ability to not have to go to Children's all the time. I mean, that was the greatest thing Wings can do for you.
With the Wings program, we offer nursing support services to families as well as social work and chaplain support, but we also are able to offer a wide range of other pieces that aren't reimbursed by insurance.
Jenny was such a compassionate, warm, loving mother that she really did everything that she could to make sure that June was happy and well taken care of.
She was a mystery, so if she was upset about something and I wasn't sure if it was just her being upset or if it was a medical issue, I could call the Wings nurse and they would be at our house probably within the hour. It was just a level of reassurance that is really nice to have.
All the kisses for you.
I think a piece of what makes Wings so important for the families is because they are often in a time when they're scared to come in and to just be able to assess the situation, see what's going on, and to say, hey, have you thought about this? Or hey, I've got this team member that could come in and help support you in this way.
Our goal was comfort.
You want to be able to cure whatever condition your child has, but we can't yet. There's still so much that we can do for families. We can help their quality of life. We can, not just the child's quality of life, but the whole family's quality of life. And that's really what palliative care does. It really helped me and my husband accept where June was, what we wanted for her life. You know, we just didn't want her to suffer any more than was necessary. I remember the first one that we used was Lumina, and that's where a grief therapist came into our home, and she helped me go through June's clothes to make a blanket. I never would have been able to go through her clothes like that, and I love that blanket.
We hear time after time again of the importance of music therapy, the importance of coming to the Weavings Grief Retreat, and we could not do that without the support of people in the community.
To the donors, I would say palliative care and hospice care in pediatrics is really, really important. Otherwise, they go to the adult side, and the adults don't feel as comfortable with the pediatrics. So to get pediatric nurses involved is just, it's the only way we can keep this alive. And through your donorship, we can do that.
Still don't know what took June. That just makes me feel like there's even more research and work that needs to be done. We need to be thinking about the future, but we also need to think about ways that we can support these families that'll make a difference today.